It's tactic time, and welcome back to the channel. Tested today's tactic out with Manchester United to see if we can get them back to the top of English football. Beşiktaş in Turkey to try and knock Galatasaray off the top of the league. And a team well known in football manager circles, it's Bromley in the Vanarama National League. We are going to take a look at banging goals just like this one, dominating performances like this one in the cup final against Fenerbahce, and brilliant team moves just like this one from Manchester United in the FA Cup final. It's a high-scoring 4-2-4, it's Wolverine version 2, let's get into the tests. First up, back to the old school ways of play for Manchester United. 4 at the back, 2 wingers, 2 up front. Let's see how they got on. So we're going to start off looking at the squad and the stats. As you can see, lots and lots of goals all shared about. You've got Rasmus Højlund, top scorer, Alejandro Garnacho chipping in, Joshua Zirkzee, Bruno Fernandes, as you'd expect, not only chipping in with the goals, but also with the assists. But how did this transfer to trophies? Quadruple for Manchester United, FA Cup final 1-0 win against Arsenal, Carabao Cup 2-1 win after extra time against Aston Villa, 2-2 draw with Real Madrid in the Champions League final, but winning on penalties, and in the league finishing top. We take a closer look at the stats. It's 26 wins, 7 draws, 5 losses, 102 goals for, and 34 against. With this Manchester United squad that they have at the moment, this is an impressive result. United are back on top. They say come to Beşiktaş, so I did, and I brought goals. So we know in Turkish football the Beşiktaş are one of the top teams. Galatasaray and Fenerbahce right now are the 2 strongest teams and expected to win the league. But that's not what happened in this one. Come to Beşiktaş and win the league. They also got the Turkish Cup. It was a 2-0 win over Fenerbahce in the final. Europa Conference League wasn't as successful for them. You can see going out to Toulouse in the round of 16, disappointing result there. If you look at the league, 121 goals scored, 40 against, impressive goal difference of 81. Again with this one, the goals are shared around. The top 3 scorers all scoring 20 or above. Just behind them, 15 each for Rafa and João Mario. High scoring tactic and a successful one for Beşiktaş. Last but not least, all road to glory start somewhere. So I took it to Bromley and tested it in the Vanarama National League. I can't just do the tests in the big leagues, so I'm taking it down to the Vanarama National League with Bromley, who, as you can see, when you go to pick them, they are predicted 8. 33 wins, 7 draws, 6 defeats, 127 goals, 57 against for a team not predicted for promotion, but they've got it. They've got 106 points, 15 clear of the team in second and in third. Bromley going up to League 2. So here it is, Wolverine version 2, mega attacking, high scoring, 4-2-4. Before I jump into this one, if you haven't already, please drop a like, hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss the overpowered tactics, and I will keep dropping them every single week. I'm going to run through the team and the player instructions. If you're on PC, there is a free download link in the description, but if you're on mobile or console, just need to follow all of the team instructions and all of the player instructions, and this one will work as intended for you. Okay, let's get into the tactic. It is an attacking setup. We've gone short passing to keep control, high tempo to get the ball forward with urgency and hit teams on the break. We are running at defense. It is old school. It's very much like the old school Sir Alex Ferguson. You get the ball, you get it forward, and you run at the other team. With that in mind, we're getting it down the flanks. We've got 2 wingers. Let's use them. We've got 2 strikers in the middle, and we are hitting the low crosses across the 6-yard box to get the ball into them. Moving on to the transition phase, it is counter-pressing. You can see this line of 4, making it very difficult for teams to play out, and backing them up, the 2 defensive midfielders. When we win the ball, we've got our wide players all flying forward. That's your fullbacks, your wingers, your 2 strikers. We are countering, and when the goalkeeper's got the ball, he's rolling out, and he's rolling out to the centre-backs. We're building from there, and then we are on the attack. Out to possession. So we've got a higher line of defence, And with the high press line of engagement, we're starting the press as soon as the other team has the ball with their goalkeeper. And with that in mind, we're preventing the short goalkeeper distribution and triggering the press much more often. We know these instructions work. We know they're overpowered in the game. And we know they force long kicks. So we can win that ball and get back on the attack. We are getting stuck in. I've said it before. If you see the yellow cards building up though, don't be frightened to take it off later in the game. But start the games with it. Sets that intensity. Helps you get on the front foot early. Helps you get a nice lead. But as soon as the yellow cards are racking up, take it off. Bit of game management. And with this one, we're inviting crosses. We've got lots of bodies centrally in the defensive area, so we don't mind them going out wide, condensing the play in here, compact defense, cross the ball in the box. We're going to win it, and we're going to get back on the attack. On to the player instructions. We've got a sweeper keeper on defense, so they move out a little bit more than the standard goalkeeper, but nothing too crazy because he's still on defend, and he's just on tackle harder. Wingbacks both have very similar instructions. So the right wingback is a wingback on attack with cross more often, dribble more, and tackle harder. The one on the left, cross more often, cross aim to the centre, dribble more, and tackle harder. The reason for this, on the right, I don't mind them aiming near post because the advanced forward will be in the box. On the left, I want them to put it in the 6-yard box. No guarantees, depending on how quickly we move in transition, that the pressing forward will be in the box every single time. So I'm telling him, put it in the box, the advanced forward will be there, put it across the 6-yard box, he'll either be there or the pressing forward will get into the box. But I want to take a little bit more care with where he crosses the ball to make sure we are finding someone in the centre. Ball playing defenders, both dribble more, tackle harder. Said it before, that means they're combative when trying to win the ball, and then they're happy to bring the ball out. Got the two defensive midfielders. Obviously, you can see there's a volante there on attack who will get up here, and that allows space for these guys to bring it down the side of the defensive midfielder or into the space left if there is one. So that just helps us start our plays from the back. Defensive midfielder, take more risks, shoot less often, tackle harder. Dominant taking wild shots. He's a defensive midfielder. He is going to be the more defensive of the pair. And in this, you can see Ugarte sat there. You don't want him taking many shots from outside the box. He will still take shots when the time's right, but I don't want to be encouraging it. And then on the other side, the volante. So this is a role I can see Bruno Fernandes doing for Manchester United this year in their setup. He's a volante. He starts his position deep, but gets forward and drives to get involved in this sort of area. And we've put take more risks, tackle harder, and then natural instruction is get further forward. That one is already coded in. Over to the wingers. Again, very similar instructions, but not the same. They're both inside forwards on support. This one is on tackle harder with no other instructions added other than the coded ones. On the left, Garnacho in this case has been told to stay wide. The reason for that, I'm expecting the pressing forward to drop into this space. You've got Fernandes moving up into this space, combining with him, but predominantly pressing forward will be a little bit deeper, so I want Garnacho to stay out wide and tackle harder. It's a passing option for the fullback, but he leaves that space open for the pressing forward. The pressing forward, no additional instructions. They're on support, so the coded instructions are hold up the ball, close down more, and tackle harder. That is all you need on him. And up top, the advanced forward on tackle harder. This one isn't for you. Drop a comment of what formation you want to see, but also there's a link to Deadpool version 3, the 4-2-3-1 from last week, on the screen right now. As for today though, tactic time done.